Well, well. It has been an arduous few weeks, hasn't it? But I think the curtain call is long since due for our intrepid investigator. To think my meticulous planning finally come to fruition only for a buzzing little fly to try and spoil the soup. But no matter. I am more than capable of improvising. I've had much opportunity to demonstrate my skill of late. I spent months cultivating my relationship with Tarek Elham, carefully poisoning his mind, waiting for the opportune moment where I could harvest his despair. And then what should happen but for word to reach me that the esteemed Sir Beckett would be attending the grand auction hall for the exhibition? What a fitting occasion to show off my own grand designs. I barely needed to dig beneath the surface to find a den of petty corruption that could be easily twisted to my ends, even more so when I discovered the plot for the evening's festivities to be interrupted by a poorly disguised attack from those Karnathi extremists. A perfect distraction. And when Elham loudly mocked a scion of the very house that sponsored him, how could I resist but to frame his corpse upon the very thing he scorned? But then came the complications. First, the Madani detective who stole the chaos at the scene, and then the silence imposed by that narcissistic woman Myraldine Frostroot. I had plans for her myself, but she has more clout amongst the media than I would have anticipated for a common snake. And then the ignoble Gil Gasket serving themselves up on a platter to distract me, while I tried to maintain the carefully woven web of deceit that was needed to bring forth the truth of Regalport's cultural elite. I would have let them dangle themselves for longer, but there were exacerbating circumstances. Not in the least Frostroot's harebrained scheme to pay for a resurrection of all things. Thankfully, her new bodyguard was simple to deal with. And now, unfortunately, I must collaborate with Mr. Reedfoot to tidy up this petty mess and ensure that our tracks remain undetected. He thinks he can look down on me simply because he is Sir Beckett's right hand. Well, I shall show him a feast of misery that would sate any sadist's heart. A fitting end for the interloper, who thought they could spring a trap without being caught in its jaws.
Fuck you, fuck you.
Very funny for an internet. That's. Oh no. Okay. I don't know whether we can break the tension by commenting on that, but screams.
Man. What a bitch.
What a bitch, but also like the last line.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let's see how that plays out, buddy.
It's called dramatic irony.
We love it. We love to see it.
It is the biggest iron I've ever seen. What a fitting end. Huh? Oh my god. Anyway, okay.
Okay.
Zeke.
So, we
Pats
pick
you so
up
hard in the back.
seeing Willow suddenly jolt and fall unconscious for a second. They slump to the floor, and Warfred Bartosz stands over their prone form and grabs them by the back of their collar. Opens the secret door concealed within his studio and starts to head downstairs. Downstairs, in the darkness of this underground room, N you stare down Alonzo Reedfoot.
Yep. Big grin on my face. I thought we said we wouldn't meet for another 24 hours. It seems a little unprofessional. What would Miss Hazelwood think?
I am not the trespasser here.
Oh. Have you figured it out yet? Gave you a couple hours.
You hear the strange accent of his voice in your mind, saying, "You've made some incredible progress. Sir Beckett was right to select you,
Ah.
but
Yeah.
I would expect nothing less from the emissaries chosen.
The
Tell
what?
me, how much have you seen?"
Well, I've seen your two little beady eyes merge into one big ugly one. But, honestly, that is why I sought you out. You and your Sir Beckett. Well, you gave me powers I could only dream of. Should really be thanking you. And now that I have them, oh, I want more.
He gives you a tight little smirk, and again speaks telepathically in your mind. Has the tyrant not offered you any more?
I don't know. What do you think? And I think at this point, Ed is going to peel away the eye patch and pocket it as they let their eye show through the illusion. What about you? Tyrant like you much, or are you just a small fry?
So you know nothing. Interesting.
What, are you in my head? I seem to remember what that feels like. I don't know. Not feeling it, Alonzo.
Make a deception check.
Right.
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
oh, he's got some skill.
Mm-hmm. You feel the piercing gaze start to bore into you, but all it finds is cool, calm, collected on the surface.
Yep. I'd stare back, unwavering. I'm not afraid
He does
of
a
him.
little. Well, at least I had the foresight to alert Sir Beckett.
Ah. Yeah, I suppose with that stick up your ass, you are easily puppeted around by that man. I suppose when I get to him, you might be easily replaced, since I am a bit more favored, aren't I? Come on, what's your plan now that you have me?
Why don't you show me the true extent of your potential? And he will
Can I make a move?
Yeah, I think at this point we go into initiative.
All right, so I will roll for initiative.
Including me, little man on the floor.
Yes.
What has little man
Oh,
on the
goodness.
floor been doing?
There's fireworks
He's
going off
been-
outside.
That's end. That's end.
I guess so. Apologies if you're hearing minor explosions. That is...
Ambience.
Foreshadowing for the major explosions to come.
Yes.
Okay, so
Eldritch blast.
everybody, or rather, Anne and Luca, please roll initiative.
Ooh.
Holy
Oh.
shit! Go
Let's
in!
go!
N! Oh my god! Oh,
That boy.
stay winning.
Anyway, also, Luca has not heard anything because,
Yeah.
except,
That was a telepathic
That
That was a
conversation.
the conversation. Yeah.
yeah, it sure was. So,
I can see him though, right?
yes, you can just barely see the shape of him. There is a candle next to you that is lighting up immediately around you, let's say. But
Yeah.
it's not your turn yet.
Yeah. No, I just want Luca was watching and waiting. That's all he was doing.
So,
Nice.
Anne, top of the round.
Yes. I believe I'm going to disengage
Okay.
because I want to move. I'm going to move.
Okay.
Can I move past Luca?
Yeah,
'Cause
you can move
fine
through
over me.
the space of friendly creatures.
I want to move up here and duck behind the pillar. And just kind of
Okay.
darts, leaps over Luca.
Okay, let's say you have half cover at the moment.
Yep. And yeah, since I disengaged, so we couldn't get an opportunity attack, that's all I can do on this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
No bonus actions?
I don't believe I have any.
Don't you have Hex as a bonus action?
Yes, but I have
If you
2
don't-
spell slots.
Okay, fair enough. Warlocks.
Yeah, we're not starting with that
Warlock
one.
Okay. Sure enough. Cool. In that case, it is Brina's turn,
Brina.
who was standing at the door and suddenly says, Miss Audrey, I think we've got a problem. Bartosz is just... She comes back and sees this in front of her and is like, oh no.
We have more problems right now.
Oh, Brina!
Oh my god. Gotta give you a pay rise after this, man.
Who pays her? Who pays her paycheck? Who pays her salary?
Don't worry about it. Gosh, what can you do, Brina? I think she's going to do a perception check on the room.
Oh shit.
15's not bad.
Okay, I just saw. Okay, I only saw one of the answers. So it's a good shit then. Shit.
Okay, and then she'll... yeah.
Oh, Willow's not even in the turns.
No.
Willow's not conscious.
Cool. It is Warfred Bartosz's turn. He will drag Willow. This far. Oops. That's his turn. Luca!
Me?
Luca!
You do not have your sword or your shield. I just ran
Good.
out of your vision. You
I'm
heard
going-
Brina's voice.
To say N is. Hopefully they understand what I mean.
What? Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, just say N is.
Ears?
Oh, yes.
Is, yeah. Do you take my meaning?
Listen? No. What?
No, okay, I meant open a mental communication line.
Oh, I
You
can't do that.
It's an action.
That's a spell.
Oh.
I have to use my
Okay.
action to use it. I can talk to you, but you can't talk back. I can
Okay,
talk to you
yeah.
as a free action, but you can't talk back. That's a spell.
Well, now you know that I want you to catch me the fuck up. And
Maybe fucking later.
I'm going to look at Alonso and say, "Excuse me, have you seen my sword?"
Is that your whole turn?
I'm going to prepare an attack.
Okay.
Ready in action.
Yeah.
What's the
The weapon
Trigger.
is fisticuffs.
no the trigger. What's your reaction? What will
Make you throw a punch.
what are you waiting for?
For Alonso to seem hostile towards me or N.
Okay.
Or Brina.
Or Brina, yes, my lady.
Okay.
Open these hands.
Yeah. These holy weapons of mine.
Oh my god.
Luca, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
Flat?
Yes. You are no longer poisoned. Oh, good. It's a fail. A bad roll, which is good for you.
Oh.
You take 7 necrotic damage as Alonso Reedfoot's alter self fades away, and he assumes his true form as a Nothic.
Oh.
His big green bulging eye stares at you, and you feel your life essence be withered away by his rotting gaze.
That's new.
Well, that's one way for Luca to find out that was up, I guess.
Have you seen my sword? Oh my god!
Is that hostile enough for you, Luca? Does that trigger the plan in my head?
Yes, that does trigger the attack. You can punch him now.
You may punch the butler now.
Oh, okay. Yep. Checks out.
No.
Does not hit.
Fair enough.
Cool. And because you have used your reaction, Alonso will now move without triggering an opportunity attack.
Oh.
So he fades into darkness.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Luca can't see.
In the dark.
You have a candle, but not
Not
that much
it's
of a
not
candle.
it's not a robust, like
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
directional. It's not a lighthouse.
military grade candle. It's it's a dinky
Okay.
little thing I carried in my pouch. It's end-sized.
Yep. Okay. And your turn.
Yes. So I will move. Oh, sorry. What's the spell range on this thing? Okay, plenty. So I'm gonna move out of over here enough to see Alonso, and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on him.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh my
Please
god. this is gonna be
describe that.
So and was on one side of cover listening, heard Alonso run in that direction, so kind of flipped over to the other side of the cover, poked out, and stares Alonso down, and there's that pulse in the air as their eye lights up, and they send the sliver his way.
Nice.
Mentally.
So what's he got to do for that?
Succeed an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Hmm.
Saving throw. He
That's
does
a
not.
fail. Yeah.
No brains
Oh,
for
shit!
you. Nothing. Oh,
Nice.
my god. Yes.
All right.
He takes 2 psychic damage.
Good.
Good.
I love the idea of this being like a purely psychic battle between them. Like that, it doesn't have to
And-
play out like that, but like. for
And
the
then I'm going to
spice,
run
yeah.
over here.
Okay.
And like, oh, hi, Brina. Just like with my eyes, though. Just like acknowledge her and then turn back to. Or maybe here.
Yeah.
Run past Brina, do the little like throat cutting motion of like, it's bad, it's bad. And then dive
Marina
undercover.
says to you as you pass, "We're about to get company, and it's not good."
Oh,
She
great.
uses her action to pull out Luca's sword out of the rubble where it's been discarded,
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Brina.
and
She's so good.
come over here into the light. And has your sword, but not your shield.
okay, good. Thank you, detective.
Cool. So, let's do a quick little perception check for our Mr. Man.
Say stupid, Warfred.
Not so good.
That's pretty average. Just like your aunt.
However, the DC was not high because you guys are in open combat.
I haven't hit him yet. Well, I guess
There hasn't been any loud noise
Yeah,
yet,
we haven't
but he does
struck
hear the
anyone
scuff,
yet.
scuff, scuff.
just him running around.
And idiot Luca talking to himself.
Have you seen my sword? Oh God!
Anyway,
He knows.
Warfred knows the ambience of his own murder dungeon.
yes.
And it's not fucking this.
God. Yeah. Okay, he's just gonna keep
Fireworks are
dragging.
making this.
That's the sound
Sorry,
of
Zizi.
Warfred dragging Willow down the stairs.
Gonna keep
Speedy
going.
Gonzalez.
Okay, sorry, Zeke.
Okay, Luca.
Oh.
I can't really see where Alonso is, can I?
No, but you can hold the candle in your other hand to take the light source with you.
Yeah, and it's 5 feet, right? Very small baby
it's-
candle.
It's 10 feet total.
Okay.
So it's bright light for 5 feet, and then dim light another 5 feet for a total of 10 feet.
Okay. In which case. I'm gonna like explore around for 10 feet.
Okay.
Move
Well, now you can see Alonso.
Yeah. And then I would like to grapple him if possible
Yeah. Make an attack roll.
with my sword.
No, just any attack
Uh,
roll. Because that's how grappling works. It's like you make an attack roll and you have to hit the AC to get a hand on them.
God damn.
I'm afraid that's a miss.
He's small.
So small.
Not anymore.
No, they're about
Oh.
the same
Wait, yeah,
size.
how
We
big-
talked about this off screen.
He's the same size.
Oh.
He's the same size, just hunched and horrible.
He's a little skittery Nothic.
Just a little guy. Okay.
Cool. I think he's going to use the same trick on you again. Luca, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my lord.
Fail again.
My lord,
uh,
Luca.
The drugs really have done a number on you,
Mm-hmm.
even though you are
What
no longer
happened?
Yikes.
actively poisoned, you are still feeling bad.
Oh,
And
great.
disoriented, I'm sure. Quick question too. You recovered some
Yeah.
health other than N's potion, right?
Yes, he's at
Yeah,
full
sure.
health
Rest
at the
health?
top of this round.
He
Okay,
was
thank
at
goodness.
full health at the top. So, okay.
Yeah.
And then Alonzo will move once again into the shadows. Okay. Cool. N, your turn.
Yeah, I'm hiding and listening to his skittering. I'm gonna come out and get him within eyeshot. And I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh. Yeah, please describe what that looks like.
Yeah, this is the first time and is use a spell and doesn't even know that they have it. And you get to -4 from that because you got hit by the Mind Sliver. So,
Well,
No. Oh no.
that's a fail.
that's
it's
a fail.
either
It's an
way.
absolute fail.
So it's a 5 total.
Yeah.
Plus 1, -1.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I will continue then. And just felt Alonzo like try to tap into their brain, like they felt him try to get in and just wash over them. And that inspires them a little bit. Like, hey, you can get into my head. Now the thing is, you have true sight. You can see an illusion I make. But what if I got into your head
wait.
and put it there?
I need to re-roll that because he actually has advantage on saving throws against illusions.
It's not an illusion. It's still a failure, but it's not an illusion. That's
It is an
technically, I
illusion.
guess, but different. It's a mind illusion, and that's the thing. It's not an illusion like minor illusion, which is visible and can be seen through by true sight. This is a seed planted in the mind.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
so,
it's a fail.
so N takes inspiration, as a good artist might, and decides to plant a thought in Alonzo's head and to paint that picture in their mind before they send it over to him. They put their finger to their palm like they do when they're checking reality, but this time they trace a shape in it that vaguely will resemble what they are about to implant. And what they implant is Edmund Beckett sitting on that fucking throne right there. And he's
Cool.
going to tell Alonzo to cease and stand up and draw his sword and point it at Alonzo.
Ooh.
Cool. We'll find out his reaction. Could you please post Phantasmal Force into the chat, the spell description?
And you're so
Whoops.
inventive.
Whoops.
That's damage. You want the...
I've
there
got
we go.
the spell description.
Ignore that. He hasn't hit Alonzo yet, but he's looking like he will.
That's sick. Ooh. Oh, that's troubling. I
Yes,
didn't
it
know you had
is.
that power. And shakes your hand as soon as I'm not dying on the stairs. We're high-fiving.
Thanks.
Yeah, Brina will walk over to Luca and cast the light cantrip on his sword.
Oh, honey.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
Thank you, Brina. Love you, Brina. You don't have any clue what's going on right now with me.
So, you now your sword now sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Okay, cool. That's most of
So-
this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
choice.
yes. Oh, good. And she's going to say to you, Luca, I think we're about to be in trouble. Bartosz is coming down the stairs. And that's it. That's what she can do on her turn. And indeed, at this point, Warfred can very much hear what's going on.
Hmm.
Walks in, leaves Willow on the stairs because why would he bother?
Wow.
Imagine the unpleasant funk of me hitting the floor as he's like goes down. What's
Always
his vibe?
something.
Carry on, good sir.
He arrives and beholds the room. Let's. Yeah. He pauses for a moment, looks at you all, and then goes, Of course. I'm very disappointed to see you here, Detective. What a shame we have to meet under such dire circumstances.
Oh,
The
Oh.
illusion melts away from his face.
Oh,
Lord.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
Oh my
Amazing.
gosh.
I love it.
Oh,
Holy shit.
hell
Revealing
yes.
the symbiont helm that
Oh.
unfurls from his face. Long tendrils of twisting muscle and flesh, holding eyes. Some of them dead and bloodied, others looking freshly plucked, staring unblinking.
No.
I found the eyes, fellas.
Oh, the two main ones, you see them right there.
Oh my
That
God.
right there is
Oh my
evidence.
God. Yeah, no shit. Oh my god.
Oh, good.
Looks kind of tasty.
My God.
Taffy.
Stop
Fuck.
talking.
And he's going to bar the door. And
Bar the door.
yeah. He flips the switch on the wall and the portcullis comes down behind him. And Luca, I would like you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, good.
No.
Come on. Come on.
Oh.
That's a
God.
fail for sure.
No. Damn.
How am I feeling?
As if plucked by strings on a puppet, you are forced to draw your sword and strike Brina.
Oh.
That uses your reaction.
No.
Roll to attack, please.
Oh, no.
Please keep rolling low. I'm begging.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
No. No. Oh, jeez.
You deal 8 damage to Brina as you swing your sword at her. She hasn't drawn her weapon yet, so she gasps out in shock. Luca, you realize you have been moved against your will. It is very clear to you. But it is your turn.
Can I move myself?
Yes.
Okay.
It was just your reaction. It was a flash and gone. It's not complete control.
Okay, good. Fuck, where? I'm just gonna encroach.
bad.
Where is Willow?
On the
And-
stairs.
No, I'm asking
Is
him
he
that.
asking?
Yeah.
Okay, you ask him. Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah. What else do you do?
if he doesn't respond,
If you're just asking it like that, probably not. But if you want to use an action to make an intimidation check, the DC is pretty high.
yeah, no, I'll make an intimidation check with my sword.
Oh my god!
I'm afraid as you go to stab him, there is like a skittering of mage armor reflecting the blow.
Of course there is.
Cool. Alonso's turn. It's going to get eyeline on N, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not reacting to Beckett at all?
Oh, wait, right.
Yeah. Edmund Beckett just pointed his sword at him and is encroaching at this point and telling Alonso to cease.
Okay.
So, and he has to, make any illogical outcomes make sense to him.
I think he says... I think he says, "My lord allowed me to take capture of them for you."
And Edmund's gonna keep approaching. I don't think I get a chance to make him do anything until my next turn. Or
yeah,
can I make him say anything in response to that?
I think you can.
Yeah. So Edmund is going to shake his head. On your knees, Reedfoot. And point his sword as he gets close enough to attack.
Cool. I think he is... Okay. I'll just make a quick wisdom check. If it beats the DC, he will listen.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. He listens and does not do anything.
Good. Yeah. So it's my turn now?
Yes. At the top of this round, I would like for Willow to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Thank God. Come on.
Thank you. I've been dumped on the floor. I think I'm good. All right. So Constitution saving throw flat.
Yeah. That's a fail.
Great.
Cool. And it is your turn.
Yeah. Edmund is going to be right up in Alonso's business now and ready to strike, but hasn't struck yet because Alonso is so far listening. And in the meantime, is going to swipe up the ropes that were holding Luca and run up to Alonso. And Edmund is gonna tell Alonso to submit, while N is going to grab Alonso's arms and start trying to tie him up.
Make an attack roll, a physical attack roll. You can use your dagger for this to try and grapple Alonso.
Okay.
Ooh.
That does not hit. Even as Edmund Beckett is telling him to submit, Alonso instinctively moves away from your attack.
Fair. Can I still have Edmund strike him, or am I?
You can have Edmund strike him.
Then I'm going to have Edmund strike him for pulling away and disobeying. Going to strike Alonso with his sword.
Okay.
So let me roll for that.
That's crazy.
Okay. Takes 3 damage.
And demand he
How are your
obey
feelings?
again.
Okay. Cool. Brina's turn. She will... draw a hand crossbow.
Ooh, handsome!
Nice.
My lady love.
You just stumbled.
That's not my
And-
fault. Don't blame me. Please.
Did you apologize? Or react in any way that... Anyway, she moves to the side and will say to Warfred Bartosz, Mr. Bartosz? You are under arrest for the murder of Kay Kelson, Tarek Elham, for assault, and for... Oh... and just shoots him.
Oh!
That's a hit.
Yeah,
Yes!
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Bullseye, baby!
Oh, it's so funny.
I love you, Brina.
Where does
My fun.
she hit? Right?
She shoots a bolt that, like, buries itself in the writhing flesh of his beard.
Ew.
Yeah, it's nasty. Warfred sneers. And... will raise a hand, and with it comes a tendril of an eye. And not one of the golden eyes, but one of the other ones. And it blackens with blood.
Ooh.
And suddenly the space is transformed to look as though it is the inside of the Grand Auction Hall's exhibition.
Oh.
Ooh.
But
Hey, like the... Oh, sorry.
all is not well, as the art pieces come to life and will attack each of you.
What?
I would like Anne and Luca to both roll wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Brina also has to do one.
Let's go in. Let's go... Oh! Let's go in. Let's go Brina. So sorry, Luca.
We're good.
I'm not having a good day, guys.
Hey, you could say that the gallery is going to affect you, huh? But we made you something for that.
Yeah. So, Luca, you take 4 damage as a sculpture. I think specifically the dragon sculpture
Oh god.
rises out of shadow in the peripheral of your vision and like swipes at you with its tail.
Okay. Fine.
So I'm going to add a little effect. Cool. Luca, it is your turn.
Hey. Dragon be damned, I'm going to attack Warfred again.
Okay.
There we go!
Oh,
There
thank
we
God.
go!
That's a hit.
Finally.
And I will
Woo.
grapple him.
Oh, okay. You've grabbed him.
You
No,
can't
wait,
hit
no,
him and grapple him, so you have to...
Yeah, I'm just
it's
going to
either...
leave him attacked. Break his concentration, hopefully.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart plan. Cool. Yeah, you stab Warfred, and he bleeds like a thick purplish blood from where you cut
Ugh.
him along the tendrils.
Ugh, that doesn't look good.
Okay. Alonzo Reedfoot is now going to make an... investigation check with advantage against the illusion.
Oh.
That's a success.
Yeah. So I believe
It's
that
dismissed.
ends the spell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dismissed once they recognize it's an illusion.
But that did take his action, so he is now able to just take a step back.
Oh, can I get an attack of opportunity?
You sure can.
Because I'm gonna try and stab him directly in the eyeball.
Okay.
It's out there.
It sure is. Good luck.
Oh.
That's a miss. Too quick.
Yeah, I think like this feeling of the spell breaking and the swipe just kind of throws me off a little bit. So
Okay.
fucking small. Willow, another roll for Willow?
Yeah. Yes, please. Another Constitution saving throw from Willow, please.
Come on, Willow. Everyone blow on the dice. No, last time we did this, it broke the stream. Never mind. So, ready? Spaghetti. Ah!
Wow.
Think Willow get advantage? It's been a little while.
No. That's not how it works. Cool.
Man,
Top of the round.
I'm gonna sleep through the whole boss battle.
Nah, I think En's gonna offer a little innocent shrug to Alonzo. Worth a try. And, I'll save that for later. I'm gonna come at him again with the knife. I'm going for his eyeball. I'm just gonna charge him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, roll, approach him and roll to attack.
How about
Oh,
that?
yes.
I'm trying to dig that. I'm trying to blind him. So I am digging that directly into the eyeball to blind him. That is my goal.
Ooh.
Okay.
And at a
I
22.
think you can get that cold shot if you nat 20, but you do hurt him for 6 damage.
Okay.
So he puts up a little gnarled hand to block your attack. Cool. Brina's turn. Yeah, I think she's gonna stay right there and shoot Warfred again. That's a miss.
Oh, it's also hidden. Oh wait, no, it does not. Just didn't roll.
Yeah, lag. Cool. Warfred's turn. So, again, I would like everybody to make a wisdom saving throw against the illusory artwork.
Did it break his concentration? How?
Oh, right. Oh, right. I need to make a constitution saving throw for that. It's just a 10. Well, he fails it. Never mind.
Yeah! Fuck you.
Exploded an eyeball and for what?
Mm-hmm. So, he now has 6 left. I think in that case, he's going to direct his attention to Luca.
Oh, good.
And will use his... Yeah, you know what? You're very annoying.
Thank you.
He is going to Yeah, Luca, please make a wisdom saving throw once again.
Give it to me.
Oh, fuck!
That's a fail. He raises another eye that peers at you and blackens with blood. And creates an illusory manifestation of your deepest fear visible only to you, right behind you. Which I think in this case, Luca, isn't your deepest fear that you are a slaughterer?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Luca,
a
as
dark,
he was in war.
So a dark, shadowy form of Luca appears behind you, his eyes hardened, coated in blood, a wicked sword at his side, and he comes up behind real Luca and stabs you
Of course.
for a horrendous amount of damage. Yeah, that's a horrendous
Holy
amount of damage.
shit!
Ouch.
Yep.
What the
I'm
hell?
down. That amount of damage, does that like start affecting my failures?
No, only if you get hit again.
Okay. Cool. Bye guys. I'm down.
Oh,
Yikes.
please don't die. Oh my god.
Start of your turn, make a death saving throw.
Shit.
Okay.
No, finally,
Nice.
Success!
One success.
Cool. Mark a success.
Yes, sir.
Alonzo Reedfoot's turn. He's gonna just, like, swipe at you with his claws twice.
Yeah,
And-
that's tracks.
What started as a battle of the minds has turned into a scrap.
Yes.
Classic N.
Yeah, that's
so it's the
That's-
meow to cat fight pipeline.
Yep.
Meow,
The silent staring.
that's both a hit. Yes, that's fair.
Oh my god, isn't that like all of your HP?
No.
No. And was at full.
Yeah, I was good.
Yeah, but they only have
And-
like 7 HP, right?
Yeah.
Ends down by half, I think, now. I thought your armor class is 16, so that does hit.
Yeah.
Top of the round. Willow, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Please make a
Please wake
Constitution
up.
saving throw. Is correct. Yes.
There we go.
Really?
Willow, you wake up. You can now roll initiative.
God.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Wake up,
Luca
you
had to
smell
pass out for
blood.
me to wake up. The stress of Luca dying made me wake up. I'm trying
There
to
could
think
only
what's
be
working.
one.
Honestly. Yeah, whatever. I'm still groggy. I imagine Willow kind of like perking awake and they've like clicked where they are a little bit. Or like, sorry, they're a bit disoriented on where they are, but they at least know where the ground is. It's under their
Yes.
face.
Cool. And it is your
Finally.
turn.
Yeah.
Luca has just fallen, but I don't think you can see
I
that.
can't see it, so I don't know that's happened. My
Luca, did you make a noise?
when he hit the ground, probably.
I think Luca is silent when he's scared. So,
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. I think in that case you heard Brina shout, Mr. Luca!
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even get to hear that!
Okay, well, I know that's happened. Let's see. Am I going to break off, or am I going to stay the course? Well... I don't want to lose Alonso. I'm gonna activate Armor of Ignis.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
He scratches me, I stagger, and then as I reel back into focus, I catch a light.
Nice. Add that temp HP.
Yes. That is 10 extra. Back up to that, and...
No, temp HP is different from your normal HP.
yeah, it's...
There's a different box. Okay.
oh yeah, I see it now. There we go. I don't think it was there before. Anyway. Yes. So, and I will back away because again, I don't mind if he gets an attack on me. So I'm going to back up and allow him to get that potential hit
Okay, yeah.
if he makes it.
Yeah, he'll make a reactionary attack. He's mad.
Good.
That's a miss though.
That is a miss. Come on! I've met 9-year-olds that can fight better than you.
Oh my god.
Cool.
They're taller too.
Yeah.
I think Brina drops her crossbow, and in a panic will run up to Warfred to try and distract him from Luca, and make 2 swords attacks.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Oh, we know!
Oh, big hit.
Both hit.
Brina!
Detective! Yes!
Detective! I love you.
Ooh, nice.
That's for a total of 12 damage. Warfred's turn. He now turns to Brina and says, "So disappointing." And we'll cast Dissonant Whispers.
No.
Brina needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
She's smart. She'll be fine.
Fail.
Oh, God.
Ah!
Okay, so she takes 12 psychic damage, which is very bad for her. She is doing not good, down in the single digits,
No,
and has to use her reaction to move as far away from Warfred as possible. Which is about here. So you see Brina just like stall and run away in fear.
I know that look, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Seen it on both my friends'
Luca.
faces.
Yes.
yeah.
Me.
Make a death saving throw.
Let's hope for a 20, everyone.
Oh,
Another
Close.
success. Another success. Two successes under your belt. Willow, you are
Okay.
up and standing. You are free to move.
what do I remember right now?
Well, you are clearly in a hallway. You hear the sounds of combat coming
Smell
from
blood.
down the way. Smell blood and other strange things.
And I have a
And-
memory of Warfred's face busting open, don't I? He gave that back to me.
Yes, he did.
What?
So you have also seen his true form.
Cool. Early access. That's nice. Is there anything I can do about checking that? Like, what do I glean from that memory? Because I think while Willow is straightening up, I feel like the reason why they took long to recover too was they just got bombarded before they got knocked the hell out.
Yeah. Do you want to make a quick Arcana check?
Yeah. While I'm coming to, Willow's like standing up, leaning against the wall. Just to get their memory on straight.
Okay, so it seems that Warfred has been wearing a symbiont helm this entire time. That's a pretty powerful magic item. So that's the reason why he's been able to do all this bullshit is because he has something absurdly powerful basically giving him the power to do it. And you saw as well in the memory of him wiping your mind that one of the eyes that he held up to cast the spell basically blackened and became unusable.
Okay, so can I assume from that it's some kind of symbiont helm that uses like eyes for its to power it?
Yeah.
Like is it like a spell focus or no?
Yeah, it's like a spell focus that got expended.
Okay, so he needs eyeballs to feed the helmet to keep him strong to do his shit. Okay, and he's that on me. Cool. One eyeball exhausted, so he has got eyeballs. Okay. Willow's just putting this all together while they're standing in the hallway. Probably. Okay. Now, obviously, there's a fight going on. Does that count as my action?
Nope. You still have your full turn.
Oche. Okay. Well, I'm still all together. Imagine Willow's just checking themselves, making sure everything's in place. Haven't lost any limbs or eyes or anything. And I would like to move stealthily down the stairs.
Okay, make a stealth check.
To try and get a look at the situation.
Make a stealth check.
I have advantage because of my armor.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Don't nice me yet. I can still double fail. Snake eyes!
15. Okay.
Okay, so I can move.
Warfred's a bit distracted.
I can move 35 feet, I think.
But
you can move up to here because that is that's where the door is.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just checking the full extent of my. I get a little extra wiggle room, but okay. So I'm stealthily behind Warfred right now.
Yes, if you would like to move your token.
Yes. What do I see at the back of his head?
More of these flesh tendrils. You also see Luca unconscious at his feet. How far is your dark vision? 60 feet? Yeah, you can see the rest of the.
And is also on fire right now, so you can see.
And is on fire and like a bit hurt. I think you can't quite see Brina, but you see like the dropped hand crossbow on the floor.
So shit's been going down. I've been asleep for a little bit.
Yes. Unfortunately, that is your turn because you used your action to hide, basically.
Okay, so I'm here, but he hasn't seen me yet, and that's my full action?
Yes.
And I've gotten a scope of the room. And just one more thing, I'm feeling like glancing up the hallway, I would know that is because I did that like perception check on the door before he dragged me into it. Yeah. I know that I've come through the door. Thus, I should know that they'll know where to find me.
Yes.
Us, because Damon should be going to get someone.
Yes.
So help is, or at least should be, on the way. And we are near Warfred's house.
People know that you are missing.
Yeah.
Or in danger, at least.
Yeah, and Peter the Pigeon should still be outside.
Mm-hmm.
So Willow has woken up and caught themselves up on everything that's happening, and I'm just looking at the back of his symbiont helmet, thinking of what to do next.
Cool. Alonzo's turn. He is going to use Rotting Gaze on N. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
Success. No damage taken.
Washes right over me, baby.
And he snarls a little bit.
Make him angry.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And your turn.
Yeah, En's gonna like toss the ropes they're still holding in the other hand a little bit, tauntingly. Come on, give me a challenge. And I'm gonna charge him and try to catch him in the ropes.
Okay, roll to grapple.
Can I still use my dagger for that?
Yes, you just don't deal damage.
How's that?
That's a hit.
Yeah.
So you have him grappled.
Oh,
Not restrained yet,
Yeah,
but you have him grappled.
I'm trying. I've got him in the web and I'm working on the knots.
Okay. Cool. So his movement is now 0. Cool. Brina is doing very bad.
I'm sorry, Brina. I'm trying to help the situation, I promise.
She's like, there's like a nosebleed from the psychic damage that she just took. What can you do? I think she's going to go over here and give you the help action, so you will have advantage on your check to your
Restrain.
athletics check to
Thank
restrain.
God. Thanks, Brina.
Cool. What is Mr. Bartosz going to do?
if he steps over me, I'm ending this game. Tiny fucking legs. Shouldn't be able to step over me.
Thing is, you're like all hidden behind that pillar, so he does have to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all a little group,
But he can move diagonally.
like a rook.
Like a bishop, I guess.
Yes, both.
I think he'll move up to here. I think he'll try and finish Brina off with a cantrip.
Does the cover she's under give him disadvantage on that?
Nope, it's a saving throw.
Fair enough.
I hate it here. This is the worst.
Ooh, bad.
Oh no, Brina!
But luckily it doesn't actually have enough power to finish her off completely.
Okay.
Nice try, fucko.
Damage.
Oof, bad. Very bad. She's on 4 HP right now.
Oh my god.
That's rough.
Yep. Luca!
Wish me luck.
Wishing you so much luck.
That's it.
That's
It's a success.
That's a success.
Yes,
You're stable.
I am alive.
You are stable. You're not at 1 hit point, you are stable at 0.
Okay.
So I'm still unconscious.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you're not dead.
Yes.
Not
You
dead.
don't have to make throws anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Willow, your turn.
Hi. Question, so did we distribute the potions? En didn't just take the whole bag, right? We would have taken
Yeah, and would have given.
least.
Yeah.
And would have distributed them.
Yes.
So I think
And did that take a
2-2.
whole turn?
It was 2-2, so N has 1, you have 2.
Health potion is a bonus action.
Yeah.
To
Okay,
take
bonus
for
action.
yourself.
Yes.
And it's an action to feed someone.
Alright. Alright, I think my first step is going to be to open the gate so that if help
You
does
can't
come
from this
in.
side.
I can't tinker
No.
this in any way?
Not even with
The
your
mechanism
extremely
is
long
on the
legs?
the mechanism is on the inside, and you can't reach. The mechanism is here on this wall.
Mm.
You
Oh, I thought
can't
maybe I
reach
could
that. No,
Tinker it. No?
it would
No
take
tinker
too long.
ability?
That is not
Oh, right.
that is not the optimal play here. Regardless.
Gotcha. What's
You
my
do have
range?
advantage on the attack roll against Warfred because he has not seen you.
Yes, I'm trying to think now that I know that I can't open the gate, I'll just fight him through the gate. That's fine.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Protection for you.
We'll see if I can actually hit him though. But I would like to try. All right, so I've taken my potion. How much health do I recover from that?
2d4 plus 2. So
I
roll
just-
2.
How do I do this
2d4
again?
plus 2.
/roll
Yes, space 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Cool. That's good.
Hey.
Ooh,
Nice.
Not bad.
That's pretty good for
Yeah.
a HP roll.
So 23 HP. That's fine.
You're doing better than
More
most
than I
people.
have.
Yeah. Asleep. Dead. Okay. Okay. So I've chugged my potion. And I think I'm just within range. This never works, but maybe it'll work today. I'm just within range for a lightning lure.
You are, if you would like to do that.
Yoink.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to yoink if I can.
Yeah.
So I imagine villagers trying to calm themselves. They got their potion, and then they're just gonna do their little.
I will
crackle of
say,
lightning.
I don't think is lightning lure an attack roll or a saving throw.
It's. Wait, let me read. You create a lash of light. Do you want me to post it in the chat?
Yes, please. Yes, it's a saving throw, so you wouldn't have advantage on it. The best option is honestly to shoot him in the back of the head.
Yeah. No, okay. Sorry, thank you. I thought that lightning lure was an attack.
No.
Then I want to lightning launch him then. I
Yeah.
still want lightning.
Yeah.
We're going
Instead
one
of
way or the other,
luring,
baby.
you're launching.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all good. I'm just gonna bother him. He's
Yeah.
certainly looking like he's going to do something dangerous. Though this might make him do something else dangerous, but it's a close enough start. Alright. Cool. I wanted to lightning launch you anyway. Advantage. Lightning launch.
Oh.
That seems like a hit.
Yep, that's
Okay.
a definite hit. Please describe.
Okay. So Willow takes their potion, they stand up, straighten themselves out. I imagine they're still wearing their waistcoat, but it's like open now because he like dragged them down the stairs by it. And they just they look very like cavalier about it as they just kind of rub their hands together and then like put their finger gun through the grates and just the massive like crackle of lightning is the only warning before it just like and then it crashes into the back of his head.
Well,
Nice.
he's noticed you now.
Broke
When
cover.
he turns around, if he turns around to look at me, Willow's going to wave with the lightning still kind of skittering on their gloves, like a little
Nice.
twinkly wave.
I
Yeah.
don't get to see this.
Just fully over Luca's unconscious form.
Yeah.
Cool. Alonso's turn. He's grabbed by you, but he can still claw at you even
Yep.
though you are on fire.
He can try.
So he will do 2 claw attacks.
Ooh.
Both of
No,
one of those hits.
I hope he's ready for 10 damage back.
You take 6. He takes
10 damage.
a full 10 damage.
Automatically, yep.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay.
He hits me and the
Uh,
fire like runs down his arm and catches him alight, and I'm just smiling
He
as I
lights.
take the hit.
Yeah. He screams in pain. Ooh.
Ooh.
Let us. No backup yet. En, your turn. You have
Yeah.
advantage to make an athletics check to restrain
Yep, so
Alonso,
I'm not
and
gonna.
he has to contest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let Brina's help go to waste when she's looking as rough as she is.
Oh!
Cool. He has to contest. Fails.
Nice.
Yes!
Alonso is restrained.
I'm tying him up and I'm
Oh.
pushing him face down, eyeball down into the dirt. And sitting
Hell
on top of him,
yeah.
essentially. Not sitting, but I'm like on top of him, knees on his spine. And hands on the
Nice.
back of his head.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool. I would like to... Where's the rope? Sorry, I briefly need to move Alonso to the side so I can find the icon that says
Rope.
ensnared. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here for now.
Okay.
And doesn't really know what's really going on here, but Brina's hurt and behind them, so they're gonna stay here
Yeah.
right now.
Cool. Brina's turn.
Can I tell Brina to get the health potion on my couch?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can indicate Brina. Okay. In that case, yeah, Brina will take the health potion. So, bonus action.
Hey,
Wow.
nice,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
You guys
That's
are rolling
good.
tasty health potions.
Lucas
Yeah.
is dead on the floor.
I'm glad
Cool.
someone is.
I think Brina's just gonna... Oh, right, she dropped her hand. She pokes out the side to try and aim the hand crossbow, but has dropped it on the floor.
Yeah.
Can I at all indicate for her to take Alonzo? Like, keep
Yeah, I
him
think
down?
in that case...
I'm not
she
strong,
will-
so someone else should probably take him.
In that case, she will grapple Alonso.
Yeah, and, like,
And she
keep-
has advantage on the roll because he is
Already-
restrained.
Yeah, and
Okay,
yeah,
so
and gonna indicate keep
Brina
the
has
eyeball down.
Alonso.
Great. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alonso is prone, restrained, and grappled.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Warfred's turn. He turns to Willow. Says, "You."
Willow's... These are like vertical gates, yeah?
Yes.
Can I respond to him?
Yes.
Okay. Willow's holding onto the gates and like says to him through it, "You really don't know how to play fair, do you? You've ruined our wager again."
Here's the thing about games, little shifter. They don't matter. This is the real world. And I'm going to need Willow to... roll a wisdom saving throw.
Willow said that knowing that something's gonna happen. Willow keeps doing these like enlighten me, braces self. Wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please.
As long as his attention's briefly off Luca and Brina.
Cool. Good.
We have the same wisdom saving modifier. That's
Aw, how
romantic.
cute.
Ah.
It's embarrassing for me, really.
So, you see Warfred raise an eyeball, and it blacken as, like, dark whispers try and surround you, but you just shake it off. You're too used to his tricks now.
I imagine literally Willow does like they're looking at him and then they do the big head tilt of like, was that meant to do something? Of just
Oops.
unaffected.
Cool.
Little anti.
And Warfred snarls. Cool. Willow, your turn.
Okay. Does shit talking come before or after the action?
Your choice.
Okay. How's Luca looking? Just on a general way.
Unconscious.
Okay.
Luca is looking unconscious.
Alright, I think Willow's gonna talk first and say, pity to meet behind bars already. Why don't you open the door? Then we can finish this wager properly. The duel of truth, as it were.
What are you going to do?
Can I use a bonus action without having done an action?
Yeah, you can do bonus action first.
Can I cast Sanctuary on Luca?
Is Sanctuary a bonus action?
It says casting time 1 bonus action.
It
Yeah,
is.
then yes, you can.
Okay.
Hey, we have matching spells too.
We have matching penchant for falling asleep during battle.
I hope Luke is
All
having
right.
nice dreams because he's still under the effect of
Yeah.
Dream Lily, which is supposed to
Yeah.
make you have nice dreams.
He's just
Unfortunately,
dancing in a
that is-
garden with Seeker Elsa.
Unfortunately, that has fully worn off at this point. Cool.
So I'm going to cast that on Luca just as like a little
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
While Willow's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Can I describe what that looks like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I imagine there's a little click as Willow points towards Luca, and there's this like same as their shield, that kind of
Mhm.
glowy blue,
Mhm.
but it kind of comes up in like a little pyramid shape around, like a crystal shape
Mhm.
around Luca. It sort of spins
Cool.
and then like settles into place.
Mhm.
Obviously guarding him from any attacks and sort of
Mhm.
making the impression to Warfred of like
Mhm.
1v1. Come
Mhm.
on. But then I think to coax Warfred along, I could also hit him if I still have an action available.
You do. You could lightning
which-
lure to pull him in.
I was about to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Okay.
tempt him with took the words out of my mouth, good sir.
By lassoing him with electricity.
Hopefully this. Oh wait, wrong button. Am I not meant to?
No, that's fine.
Oh, that's right,
He
by
does
the way.
need to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, the little hand gesture to Luca turns into a sharp flick
Nice.
towards Warfred.
Oh.
This is so funny.
So he gets pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and now takes 1d8 lightning damage. Please roll 1d8.
Oh man.
Into the bars. Clang.
Lightning lure. I just hit the. Does that work?
One
I did
damage.
one. That's alright. I was only annoying him.
Taunt damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the come on, open the gate. Yoink!
Get over here. I said open the gate.
Cool.
With that smug little shit face of like, you just failed your spell.
Yeah.
I'm bothering you. I'm not even attacking you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I need to double check. Cool.
I feel like 1 damage is so insulting, you know?
Yeah, it's like flicking him on the nose.
Yeah.
You bopped his nose on the bars.
Like literally fly in the soup kind of irritating.
Yeah.
He did literally call Willow a
No,
fly
yeah,
in
that's
suit.
why I'm saying
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah.
it feels so perfect.
Cool.
Correct.
Alonso is going to try and make a acrobatics check to untangle himself.
Oops. Sorry, I hit the button.
He fails.
Wasted, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I
Not a
do
nat.
need to roll for Brina to
Because it's gonna be another
in
one.
case it's another one.
Okay.
It's not.
Another Veilio situation.
Yeah. Cool.
Wait, if they both roll nat ones, how would it be determined? Just by the ability modifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. I need to do some.
Maths?
Quick maths.
I need to do some dragging
Oh.
as the guards show up.
Oh, the cavalry is here.
Cavalry.
Cool. So that's their turn.
Oh, well, don't they look handsome?
N.
Yeah. So the lever here for the bars, is that something I could hit at a distance and unlock, or do I have to?
Do you have mage hand or something? It's not something that would necessarily unlatch by just shooting it.
Mm. But there's a chance. If I Eldritch Blast it?
If you roll a nat 20, you can unlock the door by blasting it.
Oh,
I have
okay.
Oh no, sorry.
You have him right there, so you don't need to come in yet. You can just stab him there. You can fight between the bars. That's fine.
Thank you for thinking ahead to what I'm playing.
I'm just checking my options here. So in that case, I can kind of, I don't think I can see Luca, but I know Willow's there. So I'm, again, gonna trust Willow. I have Alonzo.
Yay!
I'm gonna stab him again, going for the eye again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pull,
roll
wrench up his
to
head
attack
and
with
stab into
advantage.
it.
Roll to attack with advantage. For being grappled, he is a squirmy little man.
Sure is.
But he is looking very injured at the moment. He's bloodied at this point.
I
Yeah.
think most people would try not to be stabbed in the eyeball.
That's a big eyeball.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to be stabbed, you should have made it smaller.
Cool. Brina's turn. She is going to keep using her action to keep Alonzo restrained and quickly say to you, and Luca's unconscious.
Okay, and eyes flick up to her. A light with the fire. Dagger in hand.
Yep. Cool. I think... Okay, so Warfred will step back from
You get an attack of opportunity?
where you are. Willow
Like an
could...
attack?
Yeah.
If you want to cut him with a melee attack, then yes, you can do that.
Hmm.
Have a short sword.
I have a special sword.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, because then in that case, if I can get an attack of opportunity, I'd flavor it that I've lured him over and then stabbed him
Yeah.
through the gate, basically pulled him into my
Yeah.
sword.
Yep. You can do that.
That's incredibly sexy of you.
Yeah, it is pretty hard, but we'll see if I land it. Which sword is it? Is it the short sword?
Yes.
Does it? Okay, just the flat short sword.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or does it have a special thingy on it?
No, it just says short sword. I have short sword and rapier,
Yeah, it's a short sword.
but then it's only 1d6 plus 3 damage. Does it have any specific thing about? Oh, I guess I don't know if he's an aberration yet, right?
Yeah.
So I'll
Try
just
and stab
as
him.
normal.
Fuck around and find out.
Yep. Ah!
I'm
Ah!
afraid that
Huh?
misses.
Ah, dang.
He's got mage armor. You try and get him as he backs away, and your sword, the end of your sword, skitters off his mage armor.
Mm.
So Warfred will use a bonus action to sacrifice an eye to regain hit points.
Wasting the eyes.
Don't you explode? Don't stop exploding. To restore hit points, you say?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. That's cheating. 15.
Good shit.
That was a really good roll for him, so.
The power of spite compels him.
Only one eye and then two of the two eyes that belong to Tarek now remain.
We need one of those eyes as evidence.
Can I talk to him?
You can try to, but he is going to... What is it? Roll a wisdom saving throw to attack Luca?
Oh. I won't say anything.
Okay.
Ha!
Fails, is unable to attack, but he is now holding the, spiked ends of the tendrils, hooked and barbed. You remember being stabbed by one of these, this horrible, fleshy scorpion stinger is hovering over Luca's head now.
Can I assume
It's your turn, Willow.
Gutted Tarek?
Yes.
Okay.
You can certainly make that assumption.
Okay. He's a bit far away now. If I do another... Tell me, his helmet, does it look like it can come off?
It looks pretty integrated.
Gross.
So, it's not the kind of thing that I could, try and aim for at a distance to try and dislodge?
It will not come off. Much like Luca's arm, which is attuned to him and cannot be removed unless he chooses to. But you're not even sure that, actually make an Arcana check. Real quick, to see what you know about symbionts.
No. You've been reading up since you found out about me, I guess.
So the horrible thing about symbionts is once you put them on, they do not come off.
Right.
Bit of a Venom situation.
Because I'm studying N. But that's not the same thing. This is different. So that's a symbiote.
It's not.
That's different then. Because
a symbiont would be considered a cursed magic item. So you cannot... Cursed. Yes. N has a unique situation.
Yeah.
A symbiont, once attuned to and integrated, cannot be removed unless you remove the curse of the symbiont. So... And Warfred cannot voluntarily remove it.
Creepy.
Yes.
So I'm going to say my nat 20 Arcana check is going to give me the greatest, study session of this mask thingy. This helmet. But that's not overly helpful. Well, it is kind of helpful right now.
It tells you what you shouldn't bother trying.
I'm not going to try and knock off his helmet, for example. Kind of seems like I should be aiming for the head.
Right between the eyes.
There's a lot of them to choose from.
Yeah.
I don't want to explode some of them. I would like to recover some of them at least, but he's...
Oh my god, what if you get one of Tarek's eyes back? And then he and Geraldine both get eye patches and they match.
We don't even know Tarek's going to come back to life, so that's at that point. Luca's having such sweet dreams right now of Tarek coming back to life. Willow is going to say, as my free action, are you really going to waste Tarek Elham's eyes on us? While they think of what to do.
Okay.
I might just hit him again. Do I get extra damage on my lightning launcher if I use it twice?
Not extra damage.
Or is that just the extra that I roll? He's so far away.
You can lure him again, or you can try and shoot him in the head with lightning launcher.
Yeah.
Or if you have
Or my
another
magic
spell.
missiles. Yeah. Just I'm trying to avoid damage to the freaking eyes, but he's gonna try and hit me.
It looks like when you hit him, it doesn't damage the eyes.
Okay.
That is it's an item action that he has been doing.
Yeah, and just to confirm, there is no way for me to open the door myself?
I don't think so. Not in this situation at the moment.
Not even like I guess N was asking the same thing. Like, not even a magic missile aimed to like the.
Again,
the
it's
gear.
a pulling action, not a hitting
thumbs.
action.
Be nice
Yeah.
if Luca could wake up, but I don't have any long range healing. So
Yeah, that's one of those things that you might need to develop.
yeah, no, but we're thinking of it. Trust me.
If only we had fish dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
if only.
save my magic. I'm going to use lightning launcher again.
Okay, roll to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Sweet.
Cool.
Does he react at all to what I asked him?
I think he is mostly glaring at you. Cool. Alonzo Reedfoot is going to do 2 attacks at disadvantage
He's tied up.
on Brina.
No.
No.
How is he doing that?
He's still got hands, like,
They're tied up.
they are tied up, but he's still
He
can
still
attack.
got him. Okay, I see what my next move is. Got it.
Cutting off his hands.
He doesn't need him anymore.
What's Brina's armor class? It's not good. That's a hit.
No.
So, like, Alonzo is actively
Yeah.
struggling at the moment.
Just avoided the
damn.
next one.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
God.
not good.
Ah, Brina!
Yeah.
That knocks her unconscious.
Uh,
Good. Right.
good, normal thing for N that N reacts very normally to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is fine.
It's not fine. The opposite of fine.
It's pretty bad, yes.
Okay.
Alonzo, like, whips around his claws and, like, grabs Brina's ankle and digs them in, and Brina screams out in pain as, like, this, like, dark rot cuts into the fabric of her trousers and seeps into her flesh, and she falls unconscious to the side. Cool. Guard's turn.
Hey, boys.
Hope they track mud into his house. Hope they walk into some
Okay.
walls.
They will basically take an action to slam the door down, and then
Who is this handsome person in the lead?
you don't know yet. They haven't arrived.
Oh. I'm
Oh,
gonna meet them. Oh goodness.
There are many, many guards. Cool. And your turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna lean in real close to Alonzo and say, "You really shouldn't have done that." And I'm gonna stay on top of him, stay grappled on top of him, and reach for Brina, and use Spare the Dying on her.
Yay, Brina is now stabilized.
Yeah, my hand glows and I touch her, and the rot will recede.
Yeah. Her breathing eases.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna.
Alonzo
stay.
says, You know what happens when you drag casualties into this. Oh. So that is your action. Any bonus action thingies? Don't have one. I don't think you have any.
Yep, I'm pretty lacking in the bonuses.
Cool. That's Brina's turn. Warfred is going to make another wisdom saving throw to try and attack Luca.
Oh!
Yikes.
Yeah. Cool. So Luca takes damage again, and now has to start rolling death saving throws again.
Yay. Cool. Speaking of...
Roll that death saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Fail. If Warfred attacks Luca again, that's an automatic crit and 2 death saving throw failures.
Oh
And
shit!
that
Wait,
will
but this is
make
just a
melee.
fail. Doesn't that mean he dies for real?
Yeah.
Hey, Ann.
So, Warfred stabs Luca with one of the stingers and draws blood, and you can see, like, Luca wince in pain, unconscious as he is. And Warfred says to Willow, "Are you prepared to see another friend die?" And I think as, like, a bonus action basically reaches out a tendril and snaps the door open. So now Willow can get in.
Okay. So what happened to my sanctuary?
It's still up.
He just
He
got
just
through it.
just- broke it.
overcame it. He overcame it. It's still active.
Okay,
So next time he attacks me, he could fail.
Yes.
but
He
similarly,
could succeed.
what happens if I use my cure wounds on Luca?
Then Luca has hit points up. Sanctuary is still active, and
He will stop having to roll death saves.
yes.
Will revive
Okay.
me, basically.
I think okay. Then Willow is going to. They have their sword in hand, and now that the door is open, they are going to approach with their sword in hand. But then they look like they're going to go all the way up to Warfred, but then they stop quickly to kneel down and like just lightly tap on Luca to hit him with cure wounds.
Cool.
So
Yay! 9 hit points to Luca.
Yeah.
in a little
Yay.
gasp of air, I imagine, as he comes. Does he
Yeah.
come too?
Yep.
Yes.
Luca is awake. He is just prone.
Yeah. And Willow's going to say to Warfred, so in response to his statement. And while steadying their sword with the same kind of like, the idle sword flingies that they do when they're talking back in the hotel,
Yeah.
they'll say, all that digging around in my memories and you still got the facts wrong.
Don't act so superior. I know every agony that torments you.
And have failed to account for my victories. Another one to be had here today, I think. And Willow points their sword at him.
Cool. Alonzo's turn.
I would like to say I've put myself between him and Brina, like with my shuffling around, so he can't reach her.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Cool. He is going to use Rotting Gaze on you, and please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. No such luck,
Success.
fucko.
So he is just squirming and struggling. Cool. The door was left open, so...
Idiot.
$25. Single file. He wasn't expecting there to be awake people downstairs.
Oh. Whoopsie, oopsie poopsie.
That's them. And your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab Alonzo.
Okay. You don't want a point blank range Eldritch Blast this guy?
I get disadvantage on that, don't I?
Because of how close it is?
Yes, but all attacks on him have advantage because he is tied up, so it would be a straight roll.
Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's give it a fucking shot. I'm gonna put my hand on his head and it's
Literally.
gonna catch a light.
Oh!
But I'm also gonna say, I'm doing this to knock him out. I don't want to kill him yet. I want that
Okay.
brain intact, but I want him out like a fucking light.
Okay, you shouldn't have rolled with advantage. It should have just been a straight roll, just so you know.
Oh,
Oh, true.
sorry.
Because
take the
advantage
first
and
one.
disadvantage cancel each other
you're right.
out.
I just
so, yes. But yes, 14 damage, really good. He is looking very hurt now as you, like, basically grab his skull and, like, a blast shoots him in the head.
Yeah,
He screams in pain.
lights up my face, and I'm got that sick grin on my face again.
Cool. Alright. Warfred's turn. You are in his range now, Willow. He
Yeah.
will use Grasping Tendrils. Does that
Can I
hit
shield?
you? You can shield.
Wait, does it hit me baseline? My armor class is 15, so yes.
Yes.
But if I shield...
If you shield, it does not. You
Okay.
throw up an arcane barrier, and the like rush of tendrils that
Wait.
try and like surround you
Hmm.
bounce off harmlessly. Cool. Luca, you are awake. You can use half your movement to stand up and grab
Stand
your
up.
sword.
Back up and take my sword and... Oh. Unfortunately, I should really cure wounds, lay my hands on myself. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
take
might be a smart
15.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
you're
as
hurting.
Luca stands up, his hand is on his own chest and it glows slightly underneath as he takes stock of the situation and
Yeah.
sees Warfred's tentacles not find their way to taking Willow, thankfully. And
So lay on hands is a bonus action for
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
Ooh.
Are you sure?
It's usually an action, but I prefer it to be a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to
So
do
that in case you could use a spell or an attack as well.
in which case, yeah, Daddy's gonna attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
quick
no,
thing
sorry.
too,
Can
is
I
the sanctuary still...
Sorry. Can
Sanctuary will end if Luca doesn't attack.
Yeah, but just so you know, it ends when you attack, but you can have that visual of like the little like shimmery blue thing. Just as an aside.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button for my attack.
You wanted to
Oh.
do two-handed? You can
Yes.
reroll.
Thank you.
Dang.
Me.
Rolls
wait.
worse.
No, but
Well,
it
it's
succeeds more.
it does not succeed. Warfred has
Oh.
still has mage armor up. So
Mm.
the shimmering blue light of Sanctuary fades. And Warfred's magical armor protects him as he dodges out of the way of your sword, but he is looking a lot more pressed now, especially since Luca healed himself, and both of you are in a much better state right now.
And
Good.
stabbing range.
Yeah.
And both
Speaking
holding
of-
swords.
Yeah. I love the idea that he like stumbles away from Luca to triangulate between us, and I'm going to take that opportunity to stab.
Yeah, roll to attack.
Oh,
Miss.
Miss, again.
But trust, actually, it wouldn't be a stab. I imagine Willow does one of their like kind of spin arc swings.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like a little bit of a
You-
spin. So
you
it
s-
misses,
you-
but it looks like.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Hmm.
Alonzo time. Let's roll a little perception check for the man.
if he can fucking teleport, I'm going to poop my pants.
His face is in the ground, so he can't see fucking much.
Nope, he fails on that perception check. And things are going bad for him.
Put it mildly.
He will hold a reaction.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
The guards show up behind a pale elven woman with blue eyes and black hair stands behind you, Willow, and announces, "This is the Port Authority. Surrender your weapons."
Luca's like, I just got it back.
Cool.
No, I'm just like,
And your turn.
we really should put the guy down before we surrender our weapons.
Can we just do one little stabby stab?
I just want to stab him once.
I
I deserve it.
think N's so close they can taste it. They're gonna try and blast him again.
Okay.
Your hubris.
They're
Roll to attack.
gonna try and knock him out.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a hit. What does it look like as you wreck shop on Alonzo Reedfoot?
If anyone's
Nothic that tormented you all this time.
Yeah. If anyone's watched Full Metal Alchemist, you know how Roy Mustang keeps hitting and burning the person over and over and over again? That's kind of what I've
That's
been
a
doing.
kill.
Yeah.
That's a kill.
I'm setting him on fire, not completely though, not like that. But it's the same kind of energy of like quick bursts of
Yeah.
powerful
Mhm.
a powerful shot of energy directly into the eyeball. And yeah, it's just I'm clutching his head. I haven't let go since the last attack. And I'm smiling, and I'm holding him down, and I have conquered him. I have conquered this. I have conquered my fear. And I'm gonna take him out.
Cool.
But I want that brain, so
Yeah. Yeah. So you measure your attack such that you angle the blast up through the bulging eye, so it just ruins it
yeah.
in like a bloody mess. Alonzo screams in pain as like the bulging eye is ruptured in blood, and he falls unconscious.
Tasty.
This
Nice.
echoing scream hanging in the air. Cool.
Cool.
Fun.
And the effect that he was holding on does manage to happen, but it is not as effective as it would be. So now Warfred's turn. He gets to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Oh.
Fails.
Oh.
Okay, this is about to look horrifying and will probably end the combat.
Oh shit.
Oh, his face is gonna blow up.
Oh boy.
Oh god, I knew what's gonna happen. I don't even know what's happening yet. Stop it. But if something happens, and I say I called it, you know that I called it.
So, with that dying scream, something horrendous happens.
Oh, I see what's
and
happened.
The tendrils lash erratically around Warfred as the symbiont helm peels itself off of his skull. You see the deep wounds where tendrils had dug into his skull through his skin as the symbiont peels away, revealing like flensed bits of flesh and skin as it removes itself violently from Warfred's skull. Like you hear like a ripping noise as basically
Oh my god.
all these like connection points where it had dug into like his brain essentially suddenly rip itself loose, and the helm tumbles from his head. Dealing, let's say, yeah, okay.
Oh my
Oh
lord.
my
Yikes.
god.
Yeah, he is reduced to 0 but not killed outright.
Yikes, my man. Was it worth it?
That was the thing that Alonso did.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
I gathered.
Yeah.
And he falls to the floor, dying as the skeletal helm, its fleshiness now retracted into itself, falls to the floor. And I'm pretty sure that ends the combat.
There's something N wants to do.
Yeah.
I think there's something we all want to do because this moment is just gonna hang
Yeah.
time for a moment. Horrifying scene that we just saw, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I didn't really see it that well. I'm busy.
We saw it so up close.
Yeah, you sure did. You probably
You're
got like...
making your own horrifying scene. to be
That's
fair.
true. I was not out of range of the eyeball splatter. I was just making my own at home.
DIY, your own
Yuck.
eyeball explosion.
DIY.
Oh, no. Oh.
TIY?
DIY.
DIY.
Oh!
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Uh,
so combat has ended. What are you guys all doing?
N is...
Who's...
Yeah, I think N...
You go first.
N has heard, like, the cavalry arrive, so they're going to, like, extinguish their fire, so they're not on fire anymore.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah.
they don't care if it takes one exhaustion or more. They're gonna try and read Alonso's mind. They don't want the cavalry to
Ooh.
get to Alonso before they have a chance to get into him. So,
Yeah.
they're going to
Do you...
just awaken as much power as they can to just drag out everything they can from him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do that before or after we do our little thing? Because I imagine ours will end quicker. It's up to you.
We see En's like eye glow with power.
Yeah, the
As they
smile
hold
is
Alonso.
gone. I'm glaring now.
Yeah.
Focused.
Yeah.
Angry.
Yep. He's defeated, so there is no resistance as you delve deep
Oof.
into his mind.
Shall I wait for the questions? I can let the others go and then I can start
Yes,
questioning
we'll let
him.
the others go while En is doing that in the background.
Okay. So, the beginning of that. I think in response to the sound of the cavalry arriving,
Mm-hmm.
and we just saw Warfred hit the ground, yeah?
Yep. The
Covered in blood.
symbiont. Yeah, Warfred is profusely bleeding from his head and will need stabilizing, otherwise he's rolling death saving throws.
I'm gonna pat Willow on the shoulder and use one of my lay on hands just in case. And then I'm going to crouch beside Warfred and start healing him with the rest of my lay on hands.
Do you want to heal him with lay on hands, or do you want to do a medicine check to stabilize him at 0?
Yeah, let's do that.
Don't wake him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, medicine check.
And how much?
Oh, good. I
Whoa,
start rolling
nice.
well now.
It is. You have your healer's kit and you easily staunch the bleeding.
Quick question too. Nope. How much? Oh, what did I get from the lay on hands?
1 point.
I'll give you 2 then.
2?
Yeah.
2
I
hit
didn't mean to
points.
do that, but I'm not going
Just to make
argue
sure
with
you
right
aren't
now.
like on the brink of collapsing, basically.
I was fine, but you didn't know that. So anyway, I think Willow's going to quickly. They're glad that Lucas started doing that because they were going to ask him to, but they don't have to now.
Mhm.
Their attention is turning to the symbiont. They're going to put on their mask, and
You cognate up as the guard approaches in.
Yeah, and Willow's going to just kind of abruptly skitter away to get the mask. Where is it?
It's like here.
Yeah, I think Willow's going to go get the mask and keep walking until they're behind this pillar.
Okay,
That fair?
that's fair.
Okay.
Do you want to make a sleight of hand check
Oh yeah,
To
otherwise I
be
wouldn't
not-
be moving that fast.
to be not noticed?
Yep. Sleight of hand.
Nice.
They certainly see me walk off, and Willow kind of seamlessly picks up the helmet and keeps walking, and then leans their back against this pillar.
Sure.
They are mentally noting Willow's going to say to Luca as they pass him in their cognate voice.
Mm-hmm.
Is this cognate?
Cognite.
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to say in passing
Keep the bandages.
and then keep walking. As in to say,
Okay.
keep all your scraps of his blood and such.
What?
Oh, did you understand that?
No.
Keep the scraps is what Willow means.
Like
Keep
Samples,
Warfred's
blood
blood.
samples. Keep the blood.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And anything, flesh samples, anything like that. I'm sure that your medicine check would have made you understand what that meant. If you see a viscera, if you see a chunk of Warfred brain on the floor, put it in somewhere safe.
Get a little Ziploc
bring it
bag
back.
and
Yes, evidence, right? Okay.
Study.
the
for
evidence.
study.
The evidence for the crime. The evidence specifically to solve the crime. That evidence.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go prop myself behind this wall, and at the earliest, I don't have any spell slots left
Nope.
Are you both going to start making yourself
unless
exhausted?
I exhaust myself over it. But I can cast it ritually, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Identify ritually. Look, I'll start casting ritually. If they push me, then I will have to do it. So
Yeah.
for now,
So
ritual.
let's cool. Let's resume. Luca, what are you doing as the guard have arrived and you are bandaging up Warfred?
What does the guard do? Does she seem like she's going to come in and try and take control of the situation?
Yes.
You want to put in a good word?
I think I'll just explain what happened very briefly. So, to what is the word? Felons, I guess. Kidnapped me, kidnapped my friend, and the Madani officer. And she is in the corner with my friend. restraining one of the felons.
Cool. The captain. Let me just quickly have. Okay. No. Cool. She's just going to make a perception check. Luca, could you give me a quick little persuasion check?
You little one.
15 is good. 15 is fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm telling the truth.
Yes,
I think. Yeah. So
you are. It's
Yeah.
just it's just a question of how hostile will she be towards all of you, because
yeah. I mean, hopefully the
this
fact
is
that I'm-
this is a fucked up situation.
yes,
just say.
yes.
So she says, "Very well done. If you could please stand down and allow the guards to take control of the situation."
They have a medical officer, right?
No.
No. Then I'm going to continue with my healing.
You may need to ask permission. Warfred is stable. You've done that.
Okay.
But you may need to ask permission to go heal Brina.
Yeah. I think I'll stand up and I'll say, if you give me a moment, I will take care of the detective, and just turn and walk.
Okay. Yeah. She nods. The guards file in. You start walking over there. The guards are coming in and going to basically surround and grab Warfred as the captain, or commander, rather, I should say, gives instructions. Let's cut over to N.
I'm going to be fielding in because I assume they're doing something sneaky.
It's
So-
not going
It's
to take that
invisible.
long.
Okay, good.
N has their back to the guard, so
Okay,
it's
cool.
not-
Yeah,
Camera
and I
just
look like I'm
follows
holding.
over.
I look like I'm holding Alonzo down right now. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. All good. then.
So
Is he
and-
Alonzo shaped right now?
no.
No, he's not that shaped. Does he have a suit on? Does he have Alonzo's clothes on?
Yes.
Cool.
It's a horrid little cyclopean gremlin.
What's the word for Cyclops when you don't have your eye anymore?
No plus.
Anyway.
Cyclops.
So how's this gonna work? How does this work?
Well, you're doing a deep dive on detect thoughts. What do you want to know?
How long do I have?
I'm gonna say we're kind of in bullet time for this.
Okay.
The eye is empowering your ability to
All right, because I have a lot of
absorb
questions, and
knowledge.
I want to kind of get a feel for how many, so I can prioritize
Yeah.
how much time I have.
Yeah. Make, if you would like, make an Arcana check with advantage,
Okay.
and that will determine to what degree you are able
Oh, dang.
to.
I'm
Okay.
exhausted.
Yes, you are exhausted. So you're going to absorb a lot of information, but you won't necessarily have
Be
time
able
to
to
process
parse
what
it.
it means.
Okay.
What it means just yet.
Okay.
But tell me your questions, and I will give you at least a vision.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with my top 4 first, then, and we'll go from there. So N wants to know the real name of the Snapdragons. What's the real name of that group?
The cult's name is the Beholders of True Beauty.
Of
course it is. Okay. Just let me write that down. So I
M's
have-
brain. Taking notes.
And you don't have to answer this, Zeke, if you don't have it, but N also wants to know the doctor's name and or appearance.
Yeah, I'll give that to you later.
Okay, yeah, but N is also digging for that. Why can't I read Edmund's mind?
he is a chosen of the emissary or the tyrant.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
Well, like me then, haha. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh my god.
What did he want with Jaylee?
He was genuinely just interested in her art.
Oh, well, sucks for you. Now I'm here. And does the name Neve Keen Whistle mean anything to this man?
To Alonzo,
Yes.
only in relation to you,
But there's nothing
as
else.
nothing else.
Okay.
I will say the other thing, as you are digging deeper, trying to find some of the true nature of what this cult is and how these powers work, you feel the eye like glow, and you see a brief vision of like deep, dark, far below Sharn, in ancient ruins of the city that this was built upon. Far below the cogs, far below the machinery, something slumbering, immense, spherical, hundreds of tiny tendrils swaying around it as the central eye lies dormant. It is tapped into this great web that feeds into the city of Sharn. Its many eyes viewing what seems like many different little windows or mirrors or flashes of something of all the world of the city above, all the corruption, all the strange machinations. You catch a glimpse of what you think is the origin of where your eye came from. And you don't have time to parse it.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions still on my mind, but I feel like I just got filled with a lot of information, and
Yeah,
I have to process it now.
yeah. You are now exhausted.
Yeah,
Luca comes up behind you as you come out of this trance.
yeah,
It feels like hours have passed, but it's really only been a couple of seconds.
yeah. I think N looks like bent and hurt. They're roughed up a bit.
Yeah,
And
I'll tap
you
their
have
shoulder.
not slept very well. The
Yeah.
bags under your eyes have gotten like deeper, and you feel tired. There's like a slight tremor to your limbs from like the coming down from the adrenaline and the exhaustion setting in.
Yeah.
I'll tap N's shoulder briefly to give them a measly single HP.
Yeah. I think N like startles and gasps and kind of flinches around to look at Luca, but relaxes
but
upon seeing him.
He's already starting to work on Brina.
Okay.
Yeah. I think N's also going to turn their attention to Brina.
And I'll give her the last 2 of my HP to wake her up.
Brina comes to, dizzy and sore. She looks up at you and then over to Alonzo and like startles at seeing his unconscious eyeless face.
I think
It's
N's going to try and like get between Brina and the sight of Alonzo.
Yeah, I think you basically drag him over so that the guard can take him away.
Yeah. N's with Brina now, though, sitting with her.
Yeah, so
I think they've seen Willow, kind of. They looked around a bit.
Yeah.
And then they're going to move to, like, Willow's alive? Okay, I can focus on Brina.
Okay. The guard approach and take away the unconscious, bloodied form of Alonzo Reedfoot.
I think Anne's gonna be like, careful with that one, as they shuffle over to Brina and flop on the ground beside her.
Will do. The commander watches as the two badly beaten and bloodied figures are manacled and not so roughly as to injure them, but not gently taken away by the guard. And she says, I'd like to have statements from all of you once you have recovered yourselves. I assume you won't be any more trouble.
And does a
and
little
Brina's-
salute from beside Brina.
Brina, like, staggering to sit up and says, Will do, Commander Yanthe. Just give us a minute. Cool. Willow, I would like you to make a stealth check to keep out of sight while you ritually cast
Yeah.
Identify.
How long does it take to ritually cast Identify? I thought it was 10 minutes, but does that detect magic?
It
see
is 10
casting
minutes
time
with...
It is? I
Yeah.
might end up having to speedrun it, depending on what happens.
Let's see how... The commander is going to take statements from Brina and the
Yeah.
other
Luca
three.
and-
So this stealth check is to see how much time you can buy.
Yeah, and I have advantage?
Yes, because you are in your stealth form.
Nice.
Hey!
Yes.
I'm gonna say on a 22 stealth, you are able to use the time that it takes for Brina, N, and Luca to recount the events of the evening.
Yeah, I think En's gonna
Mhm.
leave things to Brina to explain a lot more
Yeah.
than them. They'll cut in if
Yeah.
they need to, but they're exhausted and they feel like Brina
Yeah.
might have a better way of talking through this situation than them.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna
Yeah,
let
yeah.
Brina take it.
Yes. So I'm gonna move us off the combat screen.
And sitting very close to
Congratulations,
Brina
guys.
too, by the way.
Luca is at a distance from Brina.
I didn't see
Aw.
that happen, I don't think so.
And Lilika. I didn't even think I saw that happen. Only Brina and Luca saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard
and
Brina
Warfred.
shout, but there were other things that could have caused that.
Yep.
So how do I... Sorry, pardon me. Am I able to cast that now?
Yes. You can
Okay.
ritually cast Identify. This is a full conversation and, like, taking statements.
Mhm.
So, yes.
And I've just tucked myself away. Can I say, before I identify, what is... Okay, I guess I should just roll... Or just put it in the chat, right? So... I'm just trying to glean anything from this. Like, what does it look
Okay.
like in a general observation way, and then what do I get from a deeper analysis? Anytime there's a pause, I just stare into the middle distance, and I'm thinking of this squeaky, like this squelchy, yucky helmet in my hands. Like, I don't...
It's not great. It's not the best thing to have in your palms.
Main thing I'm
Okay.
curious about right now is, like, where are the eyeballs?
They are embedded into it like jewels.
Do they move?
No. Or at least not while it's in this state.
Right.
It, as you hold it, you hold what appears to be a strange helm of, like, sort of a strange warped metal that feels oddly warm and damp to the touch. It has, like, it's like the texture is somewhere between metal and meat.
Ugh.
Ugh, metal.
With
Disgusting.
Sorry.
with, like, bits of cartilage and bone implanted in it. You see that like the central ridge, the nose guard, and like main sort of structural part of the helm is made of these like sort of shallow, misshapen vertebra that lead all the way down the back. And there are sort of now gaping bloody pockets where eyes would be. There are 3 eyes remaining on this helm. 1 green eye and the 2 golden eyes of Tarek Elham. This is a helm of Phantasmagoria. A symbiont helm of Phantasmagoria, which, by using eyeballs, is able to cast additional spells at high levels.
Right. Which is how he is able to do all of the shit he was doing.
Yeah.
Like modify memory and all that other garbage.
Yes. Yeah. It is a symbiont magic item. It requires attunement, and due to its symbiotic nature, it cannot be removed while you are attuned to it.
Unless
unless you are targeted by a spell or effect that ends a curse.
Okay, so I can glean that from... So I know now that Alonso... Do I know that Alonso is the one that popped it off?
You can infer that. You're not sure what did it. You can make an Arcana check.
Yeah. I would also like to know... there are a few checks I'd like to do, but I'll do the Arcana check first for knowing how it popped off.
You're not sure.
Okay.
Something must have happened.
I think I'll need to see Alonso unconscious before I make any conclusion about like the idea that it's a vicarious kill switch kind of thing. Because I did have it in my mind, but like, you know what I mean? Like I had it in my mind, the idea of kill switches, and also the idea that Alonso would take Warfred down with him. Mm-hmm. But I'm not sure yet. Didn't really get to see the Alonso corner of the room. So
yeah. Okay.
Do I even know that Alonso's here?
Well, you
heard him yell.
Make a perception. You heard him yell. You might have seen a scuffle in the background when N was like trying to grapple
fire
him.
And
No, I did see him. I didn't see Brina. I saw the whole room at the very top end. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And I have a question too, just about this this helmet. Is there... Are these eyes only kept alive by the helmet? Like, is there something about the helmet that's like preserving the eyes?
The eyes seem to be perfectly functional while within the helmet. You do not know to what extent that is, but it's some pretty intense magical situation.
Yeah. Can't fit this in my pocket. I don't want to remove any of the eyeballs. Is there any way to slightly take a sample of this that won't seem to break the whole helmet? No? Nothing, no tendril to cut off, because it's all like shocked back in, right?
Yeah.
Can't break off.
It is now like just a solid piece.
Okay.
What do you want to know about the helmet? You can, from identify, I can tell you what spells it gave Warfred.
Yeah. You don't have to... as long as Willow knows it, you can decide whether to tell me now or later in a list.
I'll just give you some. So, it was Modify Memory, Phantasmal Killer, Fear, and Major Image.
Okay. And I know these spell names.
Yes, those are the ones that you can identify. It also seems to have some like odd additional powers that created the illusory room with all the like malevolent art pieces.
Mm.
That was like a modified version of Phantasmal Force.
Okay. And not to take another turn, I'm curious. The guard that's shown up. Do I know this lady?
I don't think you do.
From my experience as a scoundrel, as Warfred would say.
I don't think you do.
This... No. I was about to ask a question. How does this operate in terms of, like, does this person outrank Brina? Or is Brina still the head of this case?
This is separate. This is two different institutions, sort of thing.
Right.
You weren't awake when Brina called for the arrest. So you don't know. But you do know that this is a very high-ranking officer of the Port Authority, which is basically like the town guard and standing military of Regal Port. Like, beyond the Sea Dragons, there's also, like, the people who actually stay and live in Regal Port and keep order.
Hey.
What?
Can I try and sneak out?
I think the guards are blocking this hallway.
Are they
staircase.
blocking the door? Or are they in the room?
They are taking out the
Trash.
two suspects and, the two criminals. What they did was very, very criminal.
Yeah, I think we're past suspicion now.
Yeah, I think we've gone past suspicion.
We are far past that.
Oh, one more question, actually. There was red ore in this room. Is there any near me that I can take a sample of?
Yes. You could pocket a little bit of it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm pocketing that. And I'm curious if there is any, like, I'm looking around now. Can I see if there's any opportunity for me to sneak out?
Make a perception check if you want to try and find a way to sneak out, or an insight check to see if to read the vibe of the room.
We'll get insight first.
Nice.
What's the vibe?
Sneaking out right now would be massively detrimental to your case. For many, many reasons. One, this is the backup that Damon called. Two, this is a commander who looks incredibly capable. And three, Brina has told them that there are three people aside from her here that the acquaintance of their changeling assistant, Audrey Whistler, had been knocked out and poisoned by Warfred Bartosz.
Okay. So I'm already... So instincts would have Willow look for exits, but insight unfortunately has Willow go, no.
I'm afraid you have to, like, you just, the best course of action here is to be as polite and quiet and hope that your allies will cover for you in whatever way you need.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to steal the ore if I can. And can I, until Brina mentions it, I can't fit the helmet in my pocket, but I am going to.
Brina was fully unconscious when that happened.
Oh,
she
cool.
didn't see that.
I'm going to put it in an inconspicuous bag because some genius decided to make my party pockets not wide enough. Or do I have time to make No, that's
They're wide enough to fit this. It's a helmet.
The helmet?
It's not like yeah.
My pants pockets. I wasn't able to fit the globe in them.
All right. No, the globe is
Yeah.
bigger. The globe
Oh.
is bigger than a skull.
Oh. Oh man, my gauge is completely off.
You also
Well,
have a
fuck it,
giant
if I-
head, so
Yeah, I do actually. So I'm like, I could not fit my head in any pocket.
yeah, exactly.
Man. But,
When I
okay.
was the globe is like big.
Oh,
globe is like-
wow.
The globe
Like
is
a
probably
globe.
about the width of your laptop screen
Oh,
in
hey,
diameter.
nice. Well,
It's a
okay.
big-
If
it's a
I can
big thing.
fit that in my, if I can fit that in my pocket, then no need to sneaky. That
Yeah.
was my whole plan for sneaking out. Was I want to keep this, but no, fine, I'll pocket it. Enjoy
Yeah.
the inside of my pocket.
The other
Mr.
thing,
Tarek.
the other thing about this, the other thing that you gain from the identify spell is that this symbiont helm is incredibly malevolent.
Yeah. Gathered. But so it itself is malevolent. It has its
Yes.
own feelings, and they are bad.
Yes.
And
It
I guess,
hungers.
am I free to assume, like, hypothesize that it's from the Rawholds, like
Yes.
Warfred?
Yes.
All right. So conclusions are being made, but I just don't want them to take it off my hands as evidence, so I'm going to pocket it.
Cool.
Gross.
You have an incredibly cursed object in your bag for the second time.
This
this
is
campaign.
just Willow core at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think to alert the other, they are going to walk sort of now into the. If that's all they can glean, I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed. For now, then they are going to kind of walk into the open, chuck a glance and see what the corpse of, or not corpse, the body of Warfred's looking like presently.
He's gone.
He's gone. They're all gone. So
Yeah.
cool. Then I will just kind of walk into the open in a non-threatening way.
Yeah. Brina is busy explaining the thing, and then, there's the person I mentioned, Gil, right? Glad to see you're up and about. Was worried when I saw you go down.
Willow nods and raises their hand in a way of like, it's okay, but they don't say anything.
Fair enough. So, any more questions, Commander Ianthe? And Ianthe says, No more for now. We'll take those two into custody. I think you all should try and get some rest for tonight. We'll contact you in the morning if need be. I am sure that there will be quite the trial for these individuals.
Yep. And gives a little exhausted salute. Kind of lingering behind Brina.
Marina
And-
says, Well then, by your leave, Commander. I'll see you at the Hall of the Port Authority tomorrow. Probably not bright and early. Yante nods. Rest well, Detective. Don't worry. We've got it from here. And you are able to leave through Warfred's apartment. There is one guard stationed at the front door that's basically making sure that this crime scene is no longer is not going to get snuck
Sure.
into.
Yeah.
Even from inside the house.
Yes, I
Is it
noticed.
one
And
guard?
yes,
Only one guard?
there's like one in the like hidden passageway and one at the front door.
So there's.
And
Am I gathering that
Ianthe
there's
is
no
still
opportunity?
here. And Ianthe is
yeah.
still staying here, so.
Okay, so I have to look as unsus as possible. God damn it.
What
Anyway,
did you
cool.
want to do?
Go through his shit,
Snoop.
but yeah, but like check if he has a journal in his room. Yeah, just go through his junk. But if it's looking, because I'm imagining my nat 20 allowed me to insight into like the vibes of these people. If it's looking like if I sneak off, they're going to be like, "You over there, what are you doing? Empty your pockets." Then I'm not going to do anything sus.
Yeah.
As much as I want to sneak into Warfred's room and see if he's written about me in his diary, unfortunately, I won't do that.
Yeah.
You still have his sketches, though.
I do. They'll become very popular when he dies. I'm kidding.
Sure hope fucking not.
Cool. So, any other things that you guys want to do, or are you just going with Brina and leaving?
Well, no, okay. Group huddle. What is there to do?
We can't look around at anything, so there's not really much to do.
You can try and linger, but Brina pretty much is on 2 HP and badly injured and wants to go home and sleep.
I think
And is exhausted.
Yeah.
Luca is still a bit woozy from, like, you've healed up, but, like, you are emotionally exhausted. And Willow, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks for remembering. Oh.
You can keep it together, but, like, the realization of everything that has happened to you is sinking in, and I don't think you have the wherewithal to try and be smart right now in terms of, like, gathering more information.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think the second we pass by the table where Willow remembers that their memories were taken and then modified, and now knowing that they have held the helmet and they know that that's the spell that was used on them, despite, like, it's one of those things too where it's like, if Willow knows the name of the spell, this means that they've, like, formally studied it or they're aware of it. But, like, the dissonance was so hard that it, like, swiped it out as an opportunity. So Willow was, like, completely vulnerable and clueless in that instance. Despite all the other air quotes victories of the evening, including taking the cursed items, no one dying, catching the bad guys, so to speak, that's going to settle on them, I think, like a chill when they walk through the room. And there is a vibe about Willow where they kind of just, like, vacate. So they're walking, but they are not thinking much anymore. Like, their brain's just kind of like...
I wanted to say that Em's gonna be doing insight or perception or something checks on both Luca and Willow. They're checking in. So
yeah, sure thing.
Are they at a disadvantage because they're exhausted, or is that?
I believe that is skill checks. So yes.
Yeah. So would you say that's perception or insight?
Insight, I think, to gain information on the emotional state of.
I'm exhausted.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and I think you're like. You just blew up Alonzo's eye and found out a piece of, like, this cult that has been haunting you. You are exhausted.
I am zonked. I try and look at them. I think also when I look at Willow and Luca, it also starts to press on the edge of En's exhausted mind that what they've gotten these two into and what likely happened to them while En was in there, like, seeing red, chasing after Alonzo in the basement. Kind of state, and now they're coming out of it and starting to process that on top of everything else, and it just becomes a lot and too much, and they start looking around, but then they sink back into a distant stare at nothing.
Okay.
To vacate their bodies. How you going, Luca?
I think Luca, on an insight check, what are you looking for?
Vibes on Willow and En. So I've got
if you guys want to try and make persuasion or deception checks, your choice.
I'll do instinctive perception because I have a mask on.
Yeah. Oh.
Roll with disadvantage, En.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on all.
Do you want me to roll again or just
checks.
Yeah, sorry.
Roll once more, and we'll take the lower.
Yeah, okay. My bad, sorry. Well,
damn.
N has a really good poker face, I'll tell you what, but you can tell at least that they are very tired. That
Yeah.
is like you don't get any of the stuff that's like going on underneath, but you can tell that N is like tired and basically like holding it together until they can get into a fucking bed.
Yeah,
Why
I think En's still shaking a bit.
Why don't the two of you head back and I will take the detective home and join you after?
Is this out in the street?
Yes.
I don't think so, Luca. You have too much fun on your own. En's gonna like pat his arm and kind of hobble towards Brina.
And just then Damon rounds the corner from the shadows and says, "If the lady detective needs an escort, I'm more than happy to help."
Hey, long time no see.
Yeah, what's it been, like a few hours?
Don't ask me.
Good to see you're all still alive. There's a cab waiting around the corner. Take you back home. Well, home base, let's say.
And peers towards Luca and Willow. And Brina. See what Brina's thinking. If possible. Still rolling on that nat 1, so I don't know what En's seeing here other than
Yeah,
fucking everything's wibbly wobbly.
yeah. Brina says, "That's very kind of you, Mr. Ardantego. Yeah, a hand home would be nice." Damon says, "Can call you another cab as well if you're willing to wait that long." And Brina says, "I think I'll take in the fresh night air, if it's all the same." Damon nods. "I'll just make sure you get home safe, right?" "Right."
Before they head off, I think En's gonna...
No, sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. Can I make a face at Damon like I'm trying to get time alone with her? Can you leave?
En's not gonna let you. En's too...
I think you
protective
might
of
have
you.
to just wait later. You can say it in front of everybody or like as an aside, but you're not getting alone time.
Fine.
You're all wounded.
I know I'm like just suffering an insight. Can I insight check Damon? Out of instinct?
You can? What are you looking for?
Was he worried about us?
No, like what's his vibe? It's just a vibe check.
Damon is glad to see you're all alive. He probably saw one, he probably led the guard here directly. Two, he probably saw the guard take away Warfred and Alonzo, both who were unconscious. And he is being gentlemanly in that he is offering Brina like escort home so that you guys don't worry about her, and there is a cab for you. He's doing the post battle cleanup, basically.
He's looking out.
Yeah. And before Brina starts to head off, En's gonna hobble over and offer a hand, like in a handshake.
Brina takes your hand and shakes it with both of hers.
Thanks.
I should be thanking you.
I don't know about that. Get some rest.
You too, Miss Audrey. Or, whatever I call you in this face.
Audrey's fine. Audrey Whistler. En's gonna
She
give a little
nods.
smirk.
Well then. Rest up and, heal up and Hopefully, the light of day will make all of this seem less scary.
Here's to hoping.
We caught our killer.
That we did.
Luca gives like a little woo hands, like celebration hands.
And thank you, Mr. Lucavella. Healing me up there.
Of course.
Rina's going to do an insight check on you, Luca.
Oh.
That's her thing.
Oh, sorry, but take off the 4.
Oh, wow!
I don't think it matters.
I'm fine.
Okay, then.
My god. You liar. And what's your seat? Got a new liar.
We are
boy in
both
town.
charisma casters, so.
Yeah, I can't relate. Willow's just standing here.
Rita's
I
been
feel
through
like
the
Willow
ringer.
I feel like Willow might be accidentally staring at Damon as an aside.
Yeah. I don't think Damon is acknowledging it necessarily.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
If you do want to talk to Brina, you could for a moment. You don't have to walk her home.
Yeah.
Luca.
Yeah, you can just take an aside if
Yeah.
you would like to. As Anne helps Willow over to the cab, or vice
I'm
versa.
good. Willow's just going to sort of... If anyone gestures, Willow will move.
In which case, yes, I'll
Wait a
give her
minute.
a little,
Yeah.
jerk of my head.
It's okay. I think
quick
En's
thing-
already like, I want us to start sitting down.
I want sleep.
I want
I
to
want
sit
to
down,
sleep.
actually. I'm gonna Yeah.
I'm so tired right now.
Yeah. And like after they release Brina's hand, they're like, oh, I can barely hold my own body weight. And after I had a moment of support, I'm gonna go sit the fuck down. Actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a little like tip of invisible hat and I hobble away.
Yeah.
May I also say, I would have picked up Fish Dog, the scraps of Fish Dog
Oh
on the
yes.
way out.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were
Can I?
okay. Yes.
That's your property.
You can do
Like,
that.
They wouldn't have thought I was stealing evidence or anything?
I think Brina would have been like, "That's your familiar, right?" And it would be like, "Yeah."
Oh, okay.
It looks like the metal looks like similar to your mask, so
It's like
And Willow...
it's your baby.
Yeah.
Basically,
And Willow
is what the design looks like.
Yeah. I think Willow's going to, rather than giving away that they have pockets, like, of holding that they've hidden evidence in, they are going to
Mhm.
pile all of the bits of Fish Dog into the hat and just hold it as
Fair.
they go out, like a ball. So,
A fishbowl, maybe?
haha, yeah. I'm assuming they have enough brain to do that, even if traumatized horribly.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I will head over with the wind.
yeah, come
To
with
the,
N. N looks
the
like they
cab.
might fall over, so if you see N like swaying over to the cab, staggers way off target and then veers back into target.
Yeah, instinct will have me follow you to see that you don't fall over, especially since Damon has bought us this little moment, so...
So just mentally tell Damon to fuck off for a sec.
Damon stands aside. You can give him a glance and be like,
Can I have a minute?
"Yeah."
Yes. I would just like to apologize for raising my sword to you in the cavern. I can assure you it wasn't my intention. It was
Brina
Tosh.
Brina gives you a look and like reaches out and squeezes your non-prosthetic shoulder, well, non-prosthetic arm, just below the shoulder, and says, "There was a lot of wild magic at work there."
That is an
I'm-
understatement, I think.
Yeah, no kidding. This is definitely the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And hopefully it stays that way going forward.
Who knows? Anyway, I want you to know there's no hard feelings here. Apology more than accepted. I hope you forgive yourself too for being caught unawares.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a little bit slow. I think I can give myself that much.
Oh, that's good. She pats you on the arm, says, "Take care of yourself.
You as well. Don't
Hopefully
drink any
we'll be
coffee
able..."
tonight.
Oh, trust me, the first thing I'm doing is falling into bed and not waking up for the next 12 hours.
Give her like shoulder bow. Good night, detective.
Good night, Luca. Hopefully we'll be able to wrap up this case soon.
I'm looking forward to it.
She nods and you both take your leave. Damon steps up to accompany Brina. And you step into the carriage with Willow and Anne, and are able to head back home to the Gold Dragon, where you are all finally able to rest.
This cab is pretty small. Yeah, we're all sitting kind of close together.
Yeah, knees touching kind of situation.
I think N is going to reach out to both of them. I imagine N might have plopped in the middle between them.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to take both their heads and like lean them against N's shoulders and
Aw.
hold them.
Aww.
And you can feel N's shaking. They're still shaking from exhaustion and other things.
It's just it's a tremble.
Yeah, but their friends are here and alive. And they've learned some very oddly terrifying but comforting information today. And they just
I'm gonna
want to
offer
sit in this moment with them.
Anne my hand in like just one, little hand hug gesture.
Hmm. Anne's hands are
Like
occupied, but they give you a little smile.
Can I make a wisdom save?
Sure.
Oh.
What are you saving against?
Oh my goodness.
Well, you're not. Is what?
Yeah. I think N can tell, probably not at first, but once they have Willow like a bit closer, they are crying behind their mask.
Do they...
Like-
Anne's gonna, like, squeeze you closer to them? Like, pull you in closer?
Yeah,
if-
they won't resist it or anything.
Okay,
They just,
yeah. And would,
they just, yeah.
would do it carefully, just to see if Willow pulls away, and then go in for the full, like, squeezing you close, putting their forehead against yours. While still
the
holding...
mask up. but-
Yeah, still
yeah.
holding Luca, too. Just
Mm.
laying both of you on top of my little body to hold close.
And sandwiched in the middle of a much-needed embrace, you all head back to the Gold Dragon and are able to take a rest. What did you want to do? Like, actually, let's just have each of you give me a little shot of what you're doing as you bed down.
Yeah. Well, N is exhausted, so they're not going to fight that. They've had an arguably good day. I think they might linger with Willow a little bit. Not hovering, but just they kind of don't want to go to sleep until Willow doesn't seem like they're crying anymore, at least.
They would have settled by the time they got back
Yeah.
to the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But they are quick to want to shower first.
yeah. I don't know if N's going to make it to the shower. I think that's going to be a morning.
I
I
think
think that's a
fair.
morning problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think N arrives back at the hotel room, hobbles over to their bed, and takes off their eye patch and kind of looks at the book they left on the nightstand, which is the book they usually write to the eye in, and just give it a little smirk and pat the book, and then face plant into bed. Pretty much telling the eye good job.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Or they black out.
Yeah.
Willow? You're just showering?
I don't think Willow's going to fully manage to shower. I think they're just going to wash their face, avoid the mirror, and probably... Feel free to weigh in, but I imagine a kind of similar vibe as the first night after the Tarek's murder.
Mm-hmm.
Just that kind of like clear silence vibe.
Yeah.
They'll give a quick check to both of you guys just to make sure that you're not like injured or anything. Probably leave their second potion out on the table.
Yeah.
Fish dog's carcass is going to remain in the hat on the table. And I don't know if there's anything else they can even think to do. Other than just like lie down and try and let sleep happen.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that happens or not, we'll see.
I think if it has been deigned that Luca must stay in for the night, he will take a shower after Willow and probably sit up a little bit later than everyone else and have some tea and think and write in his journal because he can't not.
Fair enough. Exhausted, disturbed, but victorious, as far as you can tell. We see our three protagonists get what rest they can after confronting the murderer of Tarek Elham.